Good morning, students. So in the last video, we have seen what exactly the delegation event model is and what are the main three components of it. One is a event, another is a source, and the third one is a event listeners. So again, we have seen the event classes which we can use in a program and what all the packages we can use it to implement those event classes. So we'll see today the remaining two components of the delegation event model. One is a source and another is a event listeners. So source of the events. So in the following table, we are going to see some of the user interfaces component which can generate the events. So first one we have, it's a button which generates the action event when the button is pressed. Next we have is a checkbox, generates item events when the checkbox is selected or deselected. Choice generates item events when the choice is changed. List generates action events when an item is double clicked, generates item events when an item is selected or deselected. Menu item generates action events when a menu item is selected. Generates item events when a checkable menu item is selected or deselected. Scroll bar generates adjustment events when the scroll bar is manipulated. Text components generates text events when the user enters the characters. Window generates window events when a window is activated, closed, deactivated, de-iconified, iconified, opened, or quit. So these are the event sources because of which the event action is generated in the program. So we will be using these in our program so as to generate the events, and we are notifying these types of events to the listeners so that they can take the corrective action. So next we'll see the event listener interfaces. Listeners are created by manipulating one or more of the interfaces which are defined by the package java.awt.event. When an event occurs, the event source invokes the appropriate method defined by the listener and provides an event object as its argument. So the following table lists commonly used listener interfaces and provides a brief description about the methods that they define. So the first interface is the action listener, which defines a one method to receive action events. Adjustment listener defines one method to receive adjustment events. Component listener defines four methods to recognize when a component is hidden, moved, resized, or shown. Container listener defines two methods to recognize when a component is added to or removed from a container. Focus listener defines two methods to recognize when a component gains or loses keyboard focus. Item listener defines one method to recognize when the state of an item changes. Key listener defines three methods to recognize when a key is pressed, released, or typed. Mouse listener defines five methods to recognize when the mouse is clicked, enters a component, exits a component, pressed, or released. Mouse motion listener defines two methods to recognize when the mouse is dragged or moved. Mouse wheel listener defines one method to recognize when the mouse wheel is moved. Text listener defines one method to recognize when a text value changes. Window focus listener defines two methods to recognize when a window gains or loses input focus. Window listener defines seven methods to recognize when a window is activated, closed, deactivated, de-iconified, iconified, open, or quit. So as in this table, we have seen that action listener is going to define a one method to receive the action event. So in the following slides, we are going to see what is that method is, what are the parameters we need to pass it to that method in each of the listener interfaces. So first one, it's an adjustment listener interface. So this defines a method called as adjustment value changed that is invoked when an adjustment event occurs. So the syntax is return type is a void, name of the method is adjustment value changed, and the one parameter which we are passing to it is a adjustment event class object, that is AE. So next one is a component listener interface. This interface is going to define 4 methods that are invoked when a component is resized, moved, shown, or a hidden. So their general syntax are return type of all the 4 methods are void. Name of the methods are component resized, component moved, component shown, component hidden, which takes a one parameter of type class component event object. Next one is a container listener interface. This interface contains 2 methods. When a component is added to a container, the component added method is invoked. When a component is removed from the container, component removed is invoked. So their general syntax are return type of both the methods are void, name of the methods component added, component removed, and takes a one parameter of type container event class object. So next one is a focus listener interface. So this interface defines 2 methods. When a component obtains a keyboard focus, focus gained method is invoked. When a component loses keyboard focus, then focus lost method is called. So their general syntax are return types of both the methods are void. Name of the methods are focus gain, focus lost. Takes a one parameter of type focus event class object. Next one is the item listener interface. So this interface defines a one method called as item state changed. When the state of an item changes, this method is going to be invoked, and the syntax of this method is return type is a void, name of the method is item state changed, takes a one parameter of type item event class object. Next one is a key listener interface. This interface defines 3 methods: key pressed, key released, and key typed. Key pressed and key released methods are invoked when a key is pressed and released respectively. Key type method is invoked when a character has been entered. So the general syntax of these 3 methods are return type of all the 3 methods are void. Name of the methods are key pressed, key released, key typed. Takes a one parameter of type key event class object. So next one is a mouse listener interface, which is going to define the 5 methods. And the name of the methods are mouse clicked, mouse entered, mouse exited, mouse pressed, mouse released. If the mouse is pressed and released at the same time, then mouse clicked method is invoked. When the mouse enters a component, mouse entered method is called. When it leaves the component, then mouse exited method is called. Mouse pressed and mouse released methods are invoked when the mouse is pressed and released. So the general syntax of these 5 methods are return type of all the 5 methods are void. Name of the methods are mouse clicked, mouse entered, mouse exited, mouse pressed, mouse released, and all the methods takes a one parameter of type mouse event class object. Next one is a mouse motion listener interface. This interface defines the 2 methods. One is a mouse dragged is called multiple times as the mouse is dragged. Mouse moved method is called multiple times as the mouse is moved. So the syntax of these 2 methods are return type of both the methods are void. Name of the methods mouse dragged, mouse moved, takes a one parameter of type mouse event class object. Next one is a mouse wheel listener interface. It defines a one method called as mouse wheel moved is invoked when the mouse wheel is moved. The general syntax is return type is a void, mouse wheel moved is the name of the method, takes a one parameter of type mouse wheel event class object. Next one is a text listener interface. This interface defines a one method called as a text changed, and this is invoked when a change occurs in a text area or a text field. And the general syntax of this method is return type is a void, name of the method is text changed, then takes a one parameter of type text event class object. So next one is a window focus listener interface. Defines two methods, window gained focus and window lost focus. So these methods are called when a window gains or loses the input focus. Their general forms are return types of both the methods are void. Name of the methods are window gained focus, window lost focus. Both the methods takes a one parameter of type window event class object. Next one is the window listener interface. This is going to define 7 methods: window activated, window deactivated, window iconified, window de-iconified, window opened, or window closed. Window activated and window deactivated methods are invoked when a window is activated or deactivated respectively. If a window is iconified, then the window iconified method is called. When a window is de-iconified, the method window de-iconified is called. When a window is opened or closed, then window opened or window closed methods are called respectively. And the last one is a window closing method is called when the window is being closed. So the syntax of all the 7 methods is given below. The return type of all the methods are void. Name of the methods are window activated, window closed, window closing, window deactivated, window de-iconified, window iconified, window opened. And all the methods takes a one parameter of type window event class object. So these all are the methods available in these window listener interfaces. And there are some sources which generates the events, and those are going to be notified through the listeners. So in the next class, we'll see how we can make use of all these methods by demonstrating some of the problems on this. So next one is that how we can make use of these things in a practice. That is how we can make use of these methods just now, whatever we have seen in today's video and previous video, how to make use of these methods in the program. So for that, we need to just follow 2 steps. First one, implement the appropriate interface in the listener so that it will receive the type of the event desired. Then implement the code to register and unregister the listener as a recipient for the event notification. So this is what about today's presentation. Further part we'll see in the next presentation.